Sorry about that, babe.
What's up, guys? It's Cody, aka the Bear here, Bits and Glory, and we are back with another unboxing. This time we're going to be taking a look at Kingsfield here on the Sony PlayStation. This is actually Kingsfield II, as the first Kingsfield did not come out in America, Japan only. But since this is our first iteration of Kingsfield, you know how we do here in America, we just renamed it to Kingsfield. Anyways, a couple quick things. This is the unauthorized strategy guide. There is a not authentic, but an authorized version of the strategy guide. I do not own that. This one is a little bit cheaper. And there are two versions of this. So let's get into that now. Also, I just want to tell you guys that I actually... I already recorded this, but I forgot to press record on my phone, so I'm redoing this. This is the second time. There's going to be a lot of text here. I'm going to read the stuff on the back. It's very difficult for me to read. The text is very small, and the font that's used is very difficult to read as well, but I'll do my best. And there's a lot of story on the inside of the manual, which if you guys want to read it, I recommend finding a PDF, a real copy, or pausing my video. I'm actually not going to read through that. There's a lot, and I don't feel like it. This will probably take me like, I don't know, 6 or 7 minutes, and my back's killing me. Anyways, this is the jewel case version of Kingsfield. There is a long box version, which comes with a kind of like a collectible plastic card thing. I know it sounds stupid, but collectors, they want that type of stuff. And I'll admit, I almost bought it at a video game convention, but the back of the long box was completely destroyed, so I ultimately passed. I think in general, this version is actually more expensive these days, unless your version of the long box is in good shape and comes with the card. But anyway, to my knowledge, it's the same version of the game. Take a look at the artwork here, pretty cool. Developed by FromSoftware and published by ASCII Entertainment. Pretty iconic stuff here. Major spoilers. Taking a look at the back, and this is what I'm trying to say. It's very difficult to read. I will do my best for you guys here. Kingsfield. Enter a world of forgotten lore where mighty dragons power the will of the evil Necron, where lost souls and high elves mysteriously disappear, and where kings hunger for the return of the Moonlight Sword. Prepare yourself for an epic adventure never before paralleled. A vast, three-dimensional world unfolds within the island of Melanat. The world is at your command as you search for the coveted Moonlight Sword, in 360 degrees of texture-mapped, fully rendered dungeons. Look up, down, look out. 3D rendered skeletons and dragons will jump off the screen at you as you fight for your life. Imagine yourself free to climb the ancient ruins, traverse oceans, jump off ridges, and duel enemies at your whim. You will find yourself pulled into spectacular, non-linear, real-time reality. Will you find the Moonlight Sword, or will you slowly succumb to the mysterious powers of Melanat? Your courage will decide, and now your journey begins. Beautiful 3D polygon graphics, complex characters, fully controllable 360 degree viewing, exciting gameplay, pretty cool spoiler there, one of the final bosses. Amazing realism. But yeah, it's in really good shape. I bought this at a video game convention some years ago. Take a look quickly here. Some ominous artwork there and some advertisements for various ASCII pads. But the disc itself is in very good shape. Even though we did play on DuckStation, obviously this works and is authentic. And we'll take a quick look here at the instruction manual. I'll leave that off to the side, I guess. More of the same. As I mentioned, guys, I'm going to skip through the story. Quite frankly, I don't have the wherewithal to read it to you guys. Actually, let me get this completely off there. It's, oops. Already see, as you can see, very, very small text, in-depth background and lore. I do recommend that you read it. Pause the screen if you'd like. There's a good pause frame for you. Continues on to the next page. And, oh, let me get my thumb off the way there. There you go. And now we're just gonna go over basic stuff. Sorry, I'm shuffling around here. My back is killing me. I basically sit on the floor when I record these. General stuff here, starting and saving, going over the HUD, as well as, general things that you do while you play Kingsfield. Using and equipping items, we have the registration card still intact, which is pretty cool, although I don't really care, but a lot of collectors, they coom over that stuff. Gathering information and items. Continuing on, buying and selling items at the various shops throughout Kingsfield. Fighting experience and various conditions that could happen to you. Going over some key items, weapons, and armor that you find throughout the game, as well as magic that you find from various crystals throughout. Some general advice, which is always pretty good. I'd say this is probably pretty helpful, especially regarding the gates and, you know, stuff like this. You could run by pressing the X button. When you run, you can't attack and your defense is low. But I didn't realize you could run until about 2 or 3 hours into the game. Anyway, you got credits and notes section here. Some pretty cool artwork here at the end. Limited warranty from ASCII, and that's just about it as I drop it on the floor. Like I said, probably the shining jewel of that would be the tip section, as well as the, you know, the story, but... Alright, let's take a quick look now at the unauthorized game secrets guide from Prima. Served me pretty well throughout my playthrough. It's not the most in-depth strategy guide, and not the most visually pleasing. Usually the unauthorized guides are not. As you will see here, we're not going to flip through all of these pages. I'm just going to kind of give you a little idea. At the beginning, gives you a little background. Lots of doodles and sketches throughout, which is pretty cool. Here you can see some sketches of various weaponry, armor, and some general charts here. But I'll be honest with you guys, other than, you know, referencing this stuff once in a while is pretty useful. The main use here, for me personally, was, and you got some, even got the goofy earth elemental there. The main reason why I liked this guide was this. Detailed maps, telling you what's there, labeling everything appropriately, especially to find safe spots early on. And that's kind of how it is throughout. And then during the section you get lots of text with bold for, you know, items and important things that you do find. But that's pretty much it throughout the entire thing, as you can see, as I flip through very quickly. It's not very visually pleasing. Black and white, as I said. Sketches and doodles throughout, but nothing very eye-catching. The maps are definitely the main pull here. And as you get towards the back, like literally it pretty much just ends at the end of the game, and then they start trying to sell you stuff from Prima. You even got the Breath of Fire 2 strategy guide, which I own as well. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Still cool to have. It was good to reference. Definitely got me through a couple of tough spots in the game. But anyways, guys, this is my second time recording this, and I'm exhausted now. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this, and if you did, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Check out the pinned comment or description below for my first ever playthrough of Kingsfield, aka Kingsfield 2, and stay tuned for a review probably in the next day or so. Take care.